So today I'm making a video on the worst design ever on a Honda Civic and some of the newer Honda engines, which are '06 and above. The biggest thing is what happens when the engine runs hot or if it gets too hot. What I've encountered with this one, and I also have another one I'll probably do a full video on trying to remove the spark plug coils, is when it gets hot, all of the plastic that's on here gets hot and it melts and it sticks inside of the boot wall. So there's no right way or wrong way to pull them out, because at the end of the day it's gonna break regardless of how gentle you are with it or whatever. You can spray it down with lube, WD-40, whatever you have on hand to try to get it out, but it's still gonna break when you pull it out. That's what I dealt with this one. So the next one I'm gonna do is gonna go from start to, well, pretty much start to show you what you might need to get it out. There's no other way other than breaking them to get them to come out once they melt into that wall. So I have a bad one that's left. This is what happened. This is the better one that was messed up. And like I said, it sat down in the spark plug tube. The engine ran so hot that it couldn't release. And this is one of the center two, meaning the ones right off the exhaust, number 2 and number 3. Those were the worst ones. They literally melted down to the point to where I had to fight and break the whole coil assembly itself just to get it out. This one, I didn't have to break in half to get it apart, to get it out. But the other one that was broken apart, well, I made a mistake and threw that away before I could actually video it. It was no good. The problem that came to me finding this out was this particular car had a misfire on 2 and 3. So what was going on when it melted out, it started arcing on the inside of the boot wall. As you can see, there's enough space in there between the metal and then the inside of the metal in here. I can pull it out and show you. There's not a whole lot of space. So what you're working with when you put it in here is already tight quarters, so to speak. So it leaves you limited room to do anything. Like right now, this one spins kind of, you hear it, it moves around pretty good. So you pull that out, and if you look down in there with a light on, wait for it to get bright. Well, it's not bright as I want it to be, but it is that close. The tolerance is that tight. Why Honda did this, I don't know, but it's the worst design ever. And also too, I don't know how many other people encountered this, but when it runs so hot, it burns the dipstick because it is plastic. So keep that in mind if you ever had to do a job on a Honda Civic 06 to maybe 10 or 11 that has the 1.8 engine in it and the built-in manifold for the exhaust. It will get that hot to where it's gonna just melt down anything that's in the way. So as always, like, share, subscribe. Any questions, make sure to drop it in the box or hit me on my email. Thank you. Have a great day.